right, begin.
What's going on, YouTube, and welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys woke up happy and healthy this morning. That's the most important thing. So before we go any further, I'm going to ask you guys a huge favor. Go ahead and hit that like button for your boy, and also smash that share button so we can push this video through the algorithm and hopefully get this channel to where it needs to be. Now, with that said, let's go ahead and dive face first into the drama, and we're going to talk about this Dave Chappelle Netflix comedy special. So it seems that Dave Chappelle came to the defense of how DaBaby was treated and the near cancellation process of DaBaby's career due to the fact that he said some ill-advised things on stage at the Rolling Loud concert. Now, I'm not going to play that again here. We all are privy to that information. If you follow my channel, we talked about it through and through, right? We know DaBaby was ignorant, and it was just disturbing that he would go on stage and say such, problematic things about, cultures and communities and people that have certain diseases and things of that nature. It was just ignorant, right? But anywho, Dave has his own thoughts and opinions in regards to DaBaby situation and his outburst at the Rolling Loud concert. And so Dave conveyed to his audience that he finds it mighty funny that all of these people want to counsel DaBaby over his Rolling Loud rant, but nobody wanted to counsel DaBaby when he took out a man in Walmart. Now, for those of you who are not privy to this information, DaBaby got into an altercation in a Walmart in Charlotte, North Carolina, and basically they started tussling and scrapping. DaBaby ended up turning the guy's lights off. He ended up beating the charges. He claimed self-defense, and also a key witness backed out of the trial, and so that's how DaBaby got off. Now, what I'm going to do here is play you guys a snippet of what Dave Chappelle had to say, and then I'll be back.
A lot of the LGBTQ community doesn't know DaBaby's history. He's a wild guy. He once shot a and killed him in Walmart. Oh, this is true. Google it. DaBaby shot and killed a in Walmart in North Carolina. Nothing bad happened to his career. Do you see where I'm going with this? In our country, you can shoot and kill, but you better not hurt a gay person's feelings.
All right, so we heard what Dave Chappelle had to say in regards to this situation, and I understand where Dave Chappelle is coming from. However, it's a bit different in my opinion when you look at DaBaby's situation in its totality. When DaBaby got into that situation and altercation in that Walmart, the dude that he was beefing with had a strap. DaBaby had a strap. Now here's the thing, DaBaby was with his baby mama and 2 kids, and DaBaby has been on record talking about this situation that his main focus at that particular time was to get his baby mama and his 2 kids out of that Walmart safe and sound. Now, we don't want to gloss over the point that someone ultimately lost their life, but in this situation, you can say that this was well warranted on the part of DaBaby. He was trying to defend his family. Now, what DaBaby said at the Rolling Loud concert was not meant to defend anybody. As a matter of fact, it was meant to offend everybody that was from a certain background or from a certain community or had a certain disease. Nobody forced that. It was unforced. Nobody provoked DaBaby to get on stage and to spew that hateful rhetoric towards a group of people. He did it on his own. The problem is you have all these rappers and comedians and people who just don't like gay people in general. Well, they've become complacent over the years with just making disparaging remarks in regards to gay people. And so now that the tables have turned, they're now feeling what gay people have been feeling for all of these years. And one of the components of that is the fact that you're no longer able to express yourself freely in a negative manner when it goes against another community, right? You can't do it anymore. There's consequences for your actions. And so now let's flip that and look at it from the standpoint of when it comes to the gay community. At one point in time, they were not able to express themselves as freely as they do now, and they still have issues today. Now, let me say this, because within our community, we can be so hypocritical at times. Now, this is the thing. We don't like it when other groups of people try to use the word ninja. And I'm paraphrasing, okay? So we don't like that. And in fact, you better not say it if you don't share the same hue as I do, right? because it's out of line, and basically it won't be tolerated and you will be dealt with accordingly. Now, you're going to have people from different ethnic backgrounds that will challenge you on why they should be able to use the word, right? They'll say, well, I have friends that look like you, they have the same hue as you, and they don't mind. Or they will bring up the fact that the word is used in music, right? And then they'll also say, hey, listen, y'all use it amongst one another each and every day. And so this is the thing, this is the point that I'm trying to make. It seems that when people don't like you, that they will find all these different avenues to support their theory of why it's important to continue to disrespect you. I mean, just think about it. These individuals, they want the right to be able to insult you on a day-to-day basis. And in my estimation, that's just deplorable behavior. Why would you want to insult people? Don't you know that certain words have carried a multitude of people to their graves? Because that saying that sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me is a lie in some cases, because words have hurt people and has been the catalyst of breaking so many people's spirits, because certain individuals just can't handle the fact that people perceive them in a negative way. But anywho, get this, y'all. So the National Black Justice Coalition is calling for Netflix to remove Dave Chappelle's Netflix special. So basically, they're fed up with all the things that Dave had to say in regards to the LGBTQ community, and they're calling for Netflix to actually take down that comedy special. So let me read to you all what they had to say in regards to this matter. Alright, and it says, it is deeply disappointing that Netflix allowed Dave Chappelle's lazy and hostile transphobia and homophobia to air on its platform, with 2021 on track to be the deadliest year on record for transgender people in the United States, the majority of whom are black transgender people. Netflix should know better. Perpetuating transphobia perpetuates violence. Netflix should immediately pull the closer from its platform and directly apologize to the transgender community. Now it goes on to say, make no mistake, black LGBTQ+ and same gender people exist and have always existed. The fight against oppression is not a zero-sum game, and the pervasiveness of supremacy in the United States is not an excuse for homophobia or transphobia. Alright, so you guys heard what they had to say in regards to Dave Chappelle and the Netflix special. They found it hella offensive and they want it taken off Netflix and their platform. So basically, Dave Chappelle is in hot water. I don't know if they will be able to be successful with actually getting that comedy special pulled down off of Netflix. We'll have to see. But before I end the video, I do want to address this because I've seen a lot of people defending DaBaby and his rant at the Rolling Loud concert. So let me just say this. A lot of people's position was, hey, well, if you want to cancel DaBaby, why not cancel gangster music? The music that perpetuates all these things that steer our children in the wrong direction. I agree. Why not cancel both? Why not get rid of gangster music entirely, but also cancel this hateful rhetoric that people spew in the direction of people just because you don't agree with their ideology or their personal preferences? Let's get rid of it all and just respect one another and love one another. That's the direction I'm coming from. But anyway, I'm gonna let this go and let y'all have at it in the comments. Drop down and let me know what you think about this whole entire situation. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll get with you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Peace.